So here we are in Google Photos, and I explained in an earlier video why even on my iPhone I use Google Photos. Take a look at the earlier video for an explanation as to why I advise using Google Photos. So I'm going to just show you a few things about albums now. Here I've got various albums of pictures, and I'm going to show you this particular one. It has a load of pictures in from a visit to Newcastle one day. Now if we click on these three dots here, it gives us some options. This is a shared album. This album is actually public on the web, and anybody with a link would be able to view it. Let me show you what I mean. There you go. I've selected that. Anyone with the link can see these photos. And I've also set it so that let others add their photos and videos too. So if someone else goes to Newcastle, they could add images to this album. If I hadn't made it public, I could simply have invited people to collaborate, so you could make it a private, just your friends. But I chose to make this entirely public. I'm going to copy that link, go to another browser tab, and you'll see what I mean. There it is, public on the internet, and people can comment on the pictures. So you can choose what you want to make public, and that's a great way to publish the photographs that you want the world to see. And if you change your mind, you can unpublish it any time. So that's about sharing albums. But what if we want to share individual pictures like this one? Well, with the picture selected, we go to this icon, which is the sharing icon, and that brings up this dialog. And because my Google Photos is part of my Google account, it's brought up all my Gmail contacts, and I can choose one or more of these people, or I can search for somebody in my contacts. I can also create a link to that picture and then send that link to people. I can also send the picture to Facebook or Twitter. Now it's generating a link to send to Facebook, and I continue to Facebook. And in order to do this requires that you actually logged in to Facebook. So I'll do that just so you can see. And now you see I could post this video to Facebook. I could add some text about the picture, etc. I'm not going to do that. And likewise, you could post the picture to Twitter. And there you go. We could tweet that, and people would see the picture, and we could add a bit of stuff to it as well. Oh, what I'm gonna tweet it. And here's my Twitter account, and as you can see, the picture ends up in Twitter. Back to albums. Now, I explained in that earlier video how pictures I take on my iPhone get automatically backed up to Google Photos, but we can also put pictures into our Google Photos by the upload link, and we can upload from computer. If you're on a tablet or a smartphone, if you're in the app, you won't see that upload button, but you can actually go to Google Photos in the browser on a tablet, and the upload from tablet item appears. As you can see in this screen grab here, this is from my iPad, although there might not be too many cases when you want to upload from a phone or a tablet, because the app will be backing up your photos from the phone or tablet into your Google Photos. But that's your options anyway. But I have some empty albums here because I stopped using Google Photos a while ago until I realized it was really valuable in backing up your iPhone photos. So I'm going to re-up some pictures from one of these. This one here, it's some pictures I took at Tanfield Railway, and now I'm in this album, which is empty, and I've got an add photos button, and I could add photos from my Google Photos, but I'm going to select from computer. And here are all my photos backed up on a hard drive, so I'm going to look for that particular one, and there it is. So there are all the pictures. I'm going to select them by clicking on the first one, hold down shift and click on the last one. That selected them all. I choose open, and they're uploading now, and they're all uploaded now. So let's just go into here and set the album cover and choose a picture we want to represent this album. That one, I think. And if we go back, we'll see there's that album there now. So, and I can choose to make that album public as well. In the options, I select share, and it gives us a link, and I could choose to not collaborate with anybody, so nobody can add pictures, and I could choose to switch off comments as well, but you probably want that on if you're going to share it publicly. So there you have it, some stuff about albums and sharing in Google Photos. I'm sitting on a computer at the moment, but much of what I've described here is exactly the same in smartphone and tablet, and because I've done these things in my Google Photos on my computer, everything I've done here will be reflected in my smartphone and my tablet as well. So it works right across the board. Okay, see you in the next video. Bye.